Hello and welcome to Game Night with Brexis. I'm Brexis, your host, and today we're going to talk about Starbound and show a little bit about that game. This is a Steam game that's currently in beta, and this is similar to Terraria, if you've ever played that game, with some minor differences that we'll get into and kind of explain. If you're not familiar with Terraria, it's similar to the sandbox games like Minecraft and such, except it's a 2D game instead of obviously an open world 3D game, and obviously there's a limited world here as well. So let's just get started into this. You obviously can see you have some options here. Nothing fancy with the options. Sound, your resolutions. I'm going to leave it here. I'm not going to do full screen. The computer for some reason likes to act up when I put it on full screen. It's probably just the setting I need to change, but I'm gonna leave it as is for recording purposes right now. This is obviously Furious Koala I'm playing, so depending when you see this, this may have changes or not. This recently went through a huge update, so there's some things that I'm not even familiar with, so maybe we'll learn together. You can click multiplayer. You would still create the character. Multiplayer, it is similar to the Terraria, where basically you play together and explore the worlds together. I'm going to go ahead and do single player because I'm lonely. And let's click on create character. Interesting thing about Starbound is it does give you optional species to create. You got your standard human, avian, apex, florin, hylotl, and the glitch. And of course you have your male and female pick. So I'm going to pick a glitch. I like the robots. I'm going to pick a female. As you can see, there's minor anatomy differences, but you still can look like a girl as a guy. We're going to go ahead and pick normal, which is lose pixels upon death. You can lose pixels and drop all items upon death of hardcore, or permadeath, where once you're dead, you stay dead. This was recently added. And what we're going to do is we're just going to randomize here and try to move away from the females. Let's just get a guy that looks okay. Okay, we're gonna be wow. Okay, we'll be the brain dude. Okay, and we're gonna name our guy. We'll just be standard and boring and name him Brexis. Okay, we'll go ahead and start. As you can see, I pick normal mode. Here's my guy, and let's start. Alright, so I immediately get a new quest. Time for an upgrade. As one of the few glitched to achieve self-awareness, you were forced to flee your home with little preparation. Your ship has run out of fuel in orbit of an unknown planet. Before setting out in search of fuel, search your ship's storage for a matter manipulator. Press E to interact with objects, and reward will be 10 pixels. Pixels is the currency in the game, so we'll accept that. First thing you're going to notice that's different about if you're familiar with Terraria is you don't start on the world. You actually start on a spaceship. And what's neat about Starbound, as you'll probably see here, well, we won't get too far, but each race's ship is different. We have different, if you pick the human, their ship looks different than this. The interior is the same, but the outside is obviously different. I gotta get used to the controls here. There we go. In your cockpit, you can fly to other ships and moons. And we can take a look at that. No, I keep trying to click, and it's the E button. All right. So here's some of the different planets I'm at and where I can go. Now, in order to do that, I'm going to need fuel. As you see, I have 0 here. So we're not going to do that. So let's go here to this is our fuel, and you can see we are out. This is where if we found fuel on the planet, we could bring it up here and allow our ship to travel to different places. Okay, this is a computer. This is Tech Center. Tech, which you probably won't see in this, but you can actually get tech from chests and such that give you special abilities. One of the techs that I've encountered before is a double jump. So similar to some of the magic items out of the Terraria style games, this one is actually a tech that you load in, and you have up to 4 slots that you can lock your tech in. 3D printer, I've actually never used this, but it's clear that you get to just make things with it. I'm assuming you can scan and make different things. I've never played with that, so we probably will not see that in this. And then here's my item spot. As you can see, I have a 64 slot locker, and I already have some items in it. Here's the matter manipulator, so we'll go ahead and take that. And, oh, it went up here. One of the things with Terraria that's really kind of a pain, or Terraria, I'm sorry, Starbound was kind of a pain, is that you do have an item area up here. That item area is not reflected down here. Terraria uses an item system where the top row is part of the actual inventory, because the inventory comes up underneath it. In Starbound, that is different. I mean, I can move these around, but it does throw you off. So a lot of times you'll think you'll grab something, and you actually haven't. You can't find it in here, but it's actually up here. They also have 2 bags. One is usually used for things like crafting materials, and the other is used for your items. So we'll take a flashlight, and if you just click it, it's going to use it. So we want to go ahead and drag it in there. We'll take a sword. Here's some seeds, so we'll go ahead and plop those right there. Some torches. Obviously give lights and some more seeds. You can farm in this game. It's a little weird how it works. Okay, so I completed the quest. Okay, so now it needs me to make a crafting table. Well, clearly I'm going to want to get down here, so I'm going to use this teleporter, and I have the button right here to teleport. And this is going to take me down. So I'm at Alpha Yggdrasil 42 2C. So, interesting note about this game, the different planets actually have different gravity. Sometimes you have normal jumps, sometimes you have very large jumps. Oh wow. And obviously there's also civilizations. Now this is strange that I immediately start next to a civilization. Let's see what's in here. So these are the treasure chests right here. And so if I equip my sword, I can just destroy them and open them. So they're giving me, if you see there, those are pixels. So that's money. It's Thought Reassessment Center, okay. The down arrow and jump will take you down here. And this to be, oh, look, it's a healing area. So this is very strange because there's a guy. I've never actually, this might be something new, or I just might have been lucky. I'm not sure. So let's go this way. So the first thing, just like in Terraria, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a home. Now the nice thing is I have one right here. I could literally use this as my home, but instead I'm going to show you how you would normally do this. You take your matter manipulator. This is kind of like an axe, or it's an all-purpose mineral tool to get you whatever. In this case, I'm going to take down this tree. Now this does take a while. The matter manipulator is quite slow, at least the first one you start out with. So you gotta sit here and kind of wait. You can see there it goes, timber. So we'll go ahead and grab all those. You can see down here that you are grabbing things. Strange seeds will be used so you can plant more items. And the wood I can use to build. Now another thing I'm gonna wanna do is I'll go ahead and take care of this tree. I'm gonna make a clearing here so I can actually build a very crude house. Like I said, it does take a while. Now I can see already that I don't want to go too far down here for the fact that there is a cave. So we're going to call this right here. And I'm going to be picking up, it is pink, but they are dirt blocks nonetheless. It's just the color of the alien world. So I'm going to clear this area out here. Now that's with the normal click. Now I can right click and take the background out as well. There are certain requirements here to make a suitable house, but I'm not sure. I have yet to find any reason why you'd have to, but we're just going to go ahead and do this. You do encounter more dangerous monsters in the night. There is day and night. I would assume that on different planets the days are probably different lengths, but I'm unsure. I do know you encounter different things, different fauna, different flora, depending on the planet you go to. So the neat thing is, and also the planet, there's different sizes, also give you different size worlds. So the neat thing is that once you get tired of a world, if you've mined everything and you've done everything you feel, you can go to the next one, and there's a whole new experience there with different monsters, different minerals. Everything is just new. As you can tell, taking these cobblestone is a little bit harder. It's a little bit denser material, so it takes longer for me to get with this little guy. But this manipulator will do everything. It will mine, it will cut the trees. It won't hurt anything that I know of. I've never tried to attack with it because you come with the sword, but we're just gonna clear this out here. This is gonna make this our home right here. Let's get the background out. Which is kind of odd because I'm just gonna put the background back in, but I just like clearing things out. I like having a clean slate to start. So I'm gonna try to get you through here a little bit of this game. Obviously it's endless, so maybe it's something I could put into a Let's Play. But I just want to get you maybe the first couple quests done so you can kind of see some of the basics of the game without necessarily advancements. There's plenty of videos on here that have it further along where you can see some of the different, what happens in some of the different situations and some of the different things you can counter. Dun, dun, dun. If you are wondering if you play a different race, if you get a different tool, the meta manipulator is what you get no matter what. It's not something just to the glitch, even though it kind of feels like it would be. As you can tell, the glitch is robot race, and they do have their own story and background. Each of the races do. So, well, the basic game is the same. As you can see what hedgehog talk about. They go up here. But as the basic game is the same, it's still there is differences, so you can kind of enjoy it from different angles. I'm gonna go ahead and build a tall house. As you can see, the blocks here are quite huge. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna make our house go to here. And the main reason for this, and you can see if you don't want to use all four, you can always half it like that, and it will only use two. But the main reason for this right here we're doing is to create a shelter, just to protect us from some of the evil creatures that come, and believe me, they do. They have a lot of flying creatures in this game, at least typically from what I see, from what I've experienced. So I've used all my dirt blocks up. If we go over to the side, on the right side, you'll see my bag is highlighted. You can see here, I have nothing in here, and then up top, it's empty. You also see now the bottom popping up, getting peckish. You do have to eat in this game. It's not that hard to get the food, and the food does last a while, so not a big deal. Here's a different basic crafting, different schematics I can make. In this particular instance, I want to make a door. So let's see, I can't make a door with basic, so I'm going to have to make the wooden crafting table. If I click on it, it's going to give me exactly what it is. And if I hover over it, it'll explain to me what I need. In this case, I need 35 wood planks. For every one refined wood, I can make 3 wood planks, so this won't take too long. So I can just click here, and I can craft, let's say, 11. Just give me 33, and there's 36. So I'll go ahead and make that wooden crafting table. Craft it. I'll go into my inventory. Completed this. Now they want me to go hunting, so we'll work on that. In the meantime, let's go ahead and bring the wooden crafting table in here. Everything here is quite large. Now, if I have to use the use button, which in this case is defaulted at E. I can't click on this, it's doing nothing. And if I click on the craft, I get nothing extra. So you do need to use E to use it, and now you'll see I have a lot larger options here. Now you may ask, well, Brexis, you have a mana manipulator. Why would you need a pickaxe or a hoe or a regular axe? Well, the reason is that, well, you do have the matter manipulator, which is an all-purpose item. it doesn't work as effectively and as quickly as the pickaxe or the hoe will. In fact, I don't believe it can farm at all like the hoe does, but it can use as a normal axe and a pickaxe. The pickaxe itself will move a lot quicker through the mining process, and I believe it even uses a bigger radius. So, all right, let's get a door. I really want a door. And a wooden door. Okay, so I need 20 wooden planks. That doesn't seem to be a problem. So we'll do 7. And we'll make our wooden door. Craft that. And we'll place it there. Okay, see the doors here are quite large. So we're going to go ahead and leave the door there, and we're going to take our matter manipulator and edge out some of this. And it's becoming nighttime, so it's good timing, I guess. Let's pop our door in here now. There it is. You can't click on the door. You have to use it. So you may be able to map your keys. I'm not sure, but I can tell you that you do have to remember to use that use button often. So right now, my house is almost complete. I would like a back wall. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my matter manipulator. I'm gonna jump out here and I'm gonna get some more dirt because I wanna stick with the dirt theme. I could put a stone back wall in. Okay, it's becoming nighttime. You'll see at the bottom there, I have a thermometer. And it first took me a long time to figure out what this was, but it is a thermometer. And what it's letting me know, you'll see the green arrow, it's pointing down at towards the bottom of the thermometer. This means it's getting colder for me. Even though I'm a glitch, apparently I still suffer from cold. During the night, it does get cold on the planets. And because of that, oh, looks like I have a mineral here, so this may take a little bit. You can actually die from hypothermia. So one of the things that we need to do is create a light source or a fire. Something like a furnace will work as well. So we're just going to collect as much of this as we can really quickly. But let's go ahead and make that fire while we're down here. Now, I'll go ahead and make one in here. So we can make a campfire. It's right here. We already have the materials. So we'll craft that. And you see that thermometer going down. Now watch what happens when I place the campfire. See how fast it moves up? Because we got the warmth. Okay, let's go ahead and put you up here. And we're going to take this, and we're going to keep putting our wall in. Just to keep with the theme for now. You can make this any way. It doesn't matter if you use the same items than your wall is. Your back wall can be anything. You can even use different items, halfway through. I could change this to stone. Maybe I just want the stone section in the middle. There we go. And now I have a home. I like to close the door to make sure it looks good. Okay, it does. Now, if you didn't want to do that, you could just place a torch in your house. That works too. It would also give you a light source if you needed it. So there's my home. We've done that. So the next thing we want to do is create a bow and arrow so we can get our meat so we don't starve to death. So let's see. There's our hunting bow. It takes 100 wood planks. So okay. Must be in here. Where'd it go? Oops. Okay, so we're still shy here just by a little bit. Oh. Never mind, it takes under... Where did I get 100 wood planks? What was I looking at? I thought that seemed a little high. Oh, I'm trying to make a yarn spinner. Oops. Okay, so we just need unrefined wood at this point. My mistake. Way to pay attention. I'm tired, guys. Leave me alone. Alright, we want to cut down this tree anyway because it's awfully close to our house, and if we want to start mining down, this tree's going to stop us from moving this dirt. So let's get it out of here. Wood. Oh, see, there we got ourselves an enemy. So we can just chill in here for a bit as we look at what we need to do again. Where'd it go? This time make sure I'm on it. Okay, so we also need plant fiber. I can get plant fiber from that right there. So let's go ahead and open this up since our little friend flew away. Okay, I'll open this back. Oh, and I don't know how I'm in here, but I am. Reminding myself out of it. Let's just shut that door right now. I'm gonna die. Ooh, almost died. I don't have any bandages or anything to make, so I'm kind of stuck. I can make a bed, but I don't have the ability to do so right now. Making a bed would allow me to rest and thereby heal. Let's try to sneak in here again, hopefully not die. Oh, okay, we're dead. Okay, and when you die, you do regenerate back here. Back on your ship, in which you can kind of just teleport right down to where you were. And here we are, and we would just teleport down. Like I said, all you've done is lost a couple pixels, not bad. And here we are. Well, I'm going to probably tidy this up here and be done, but I did want to kind of explore, kind of show you some of what you can encounter. Some monsters may look fierce but leave you alone. Let's see if this guy does. Like this gentleman right here. Will not hurt me. Until I attack him. And then he'll hurt me a lot. But I'm going to go ahead and show you here. You can attack, you kill him. You only really get money when you use the sword. If I was to finish completing the bow, I could use the bow, and what the bow will do is actually have them drop meat. I can then take that meat to the... Here's a chest. Oh, look at that. I got a crappy hammer. I could take the bow or the meat to the fire, cook it up, and then eat it, which would help my hunger. It does not help your health, but it does help your hunger. You can make bandages from the plant fibers, and you can also rest to get your health back. So let's just run. I do have some coal. Just a little inside information here. The coal is actually what you need. Okay, I'm gonna die. And now I'm in the darkness, and I can't see. No! Coal is what you need to power your ship. And I'm in the water. So this is real bad. There we go. Yep, that's me in the water. That's me in the water. That's me dead and back on my ship. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed Starbound. If you want more, just let me know and I can make this into a Let's Play and you can kind of see everything going on. I already have a request to see more of Evo Land, so we will. I'll be putting some of these up here soon, as well as I will continue with these the game night in series of little treats. So, all right, well, have fun, play fair, and God be with you.